Hello everyone, this is Miss Nicole from the Milford Public Library Children's Department, and I'm here to tell you about our next STEAM Take and Make activity kit. So this kit will be available while supplies last starting on October 26th. So please check our website, milfordlibrary.org, to find out the hours we're open to the public and when our curbside pickup hours are so you can find out when you can pick up your kit. So this session's kit is a lizard backpack charm. And in your kit, you'll get the beads and keyring and cording. You'll need to make your own backpack charm, like this one. And there will also be instructions in the kit, but at the end of this video, we have a tutorial, so if you would like to watch that instead, or if you're using the instructions and you get stuck, you can always try the tutorial at the end of this video. But before we get to the tutorial, I just want to thank the Friends of the Milford Library. As always, they provide the materials for our kits. So happy crafting, and we hope to see you in the library soon. Bye-bye.
To make your lizard backpack charm, you will need your cording, key ring, and a bag of beads that are in your kit. The first thing we're going to do is make the very tip of the lizard's nose. So to do that, you take your cording and fold it in half so you can find where the center is. So put your two ends together and find out about roughly where the center is. So there's my center and the yellow part there. So once we've found the center of our cording, we can start by making the lizard's nose. So this part right here. And in order to do that, we'll need 3 green beads. And so to start, we will just feed our 3 beads onto the cording and bring those down to the center here. And so one of these beads is going to end up being the very tip of the lizard's nose. So this bead right here. So I'm going to make this bead here, which is my left. So it looks like the bottom to you. To me, it is the left-hand side. And when you're making yours, it'll probably be on your left as well. So in order to make this bead the tip of the lizard's nose, we will take the same side, so in this case the left-hand side, or the bottom side, and feed this end of the cording back through the 2 other beads. So this is the tip of the nose, and these 2 other beads are just part of the lizard's head. So we'll take this end of the cording and feed it through this side. We pull tight. And we pull them together. And now we have our lizard started. Next, we are going to make the eyes, and for that you'll need 1 of the green beads, and then in your kit you should have, besides the green and the dark blue beads, you should have 2 beads that are either pink or white or maybe a lighter blue, and those are your 2 eye beads. So you will string those on, and I seem to always start on with the bottom cording here. So I'll start with the bottom again and feed on an eye and a green and an eye. And bring those down to where the rest of the lizard's head has started. And then you'll want to take the top cording here and feed that through this side. So the 3 beads that you just strung on. In my case, the pink, the green, and the pink. So like that. And pull tight. There you can see he has his 2 eyes now. Next, we're going to continue on building up the lizard's head. So for that, you'll need 2 more green, and it's the same as with the eyes, except you're not using 3 and you're only using green. So again, I'm going to start with the bottom here and do a green and a green, and then take the other side of the cord and feed that through and pull. So next we are going to do the front legs and feet of the lizard, like these. And so for each of those, you're going to need 2 green and 3 of the dark blue ones. And in order to do that, you're going to, again, I'm going to start with the bottom here. You're going to feed the 2 green on, 1, 2, and then the 3 blue ones. And pull that tight. Now this one's a little different in that you're not going to feed this side of the cording through at all, because this is just on the one side of the lizard's body. So we have our 5 on there, and then you're just going to take the end of the cord that you just threaded them onto, and you're going to feed this through the first green bead, going back towards the lizard. So the first bead after you go past the 3 blue ones, because those 2 green ones form his little leg, and the blue ones form his little claw. I guess it would be a claw. And if you pull tight, you'll see how the 3 form a little foot, and then the 2 green form a leg. And now we'll do that with the other side. Next, we are going to work on building the lizard's body. So we're going to start here with 2 green beads and go all the way down to the end of his body. So you'll see here I have them laid out. There's 2 green, then 2 green and a blue, 2 green and 2 blue, 2 green and 2 blue, 2 green and 1 blue. And so these are just like when we did the eyes and the 2 green with the body before. You just take one end of the cording, and I always start with the bottom. So I'm going to take this end and feed 1, 2, and then I'm going to take the other side here, so this side, and I'm going to feed it back through. Oop, I think I went too far. There we go. So now we have both sides through there, and there's his body coming into form. And now we'll just do that with the rest of all these. Next, we are going to do his back, legs, and feet. And so if you remember from the front, you need 2 green and 3 blue. 2 green and 3 blue for the left side, and 2 green and 3 blue for the right side. So it's just like we did up in the front. Feed on 2 green and 3 blue. And then feed the cord back through the first green bead to make his leg and his feet. And you pull tight. Next, we're just going to feed on one more set of 2 green beads. So again, we start with one side, feed on 2 beads, and then feed the other end of the cord from the other side back through. And then we can start working on his tail, which is just a single bead, and I think you have maybe 8 beads, so I put 7 here because I just liked the 7. So that is just like we've been doing, except you're just using 1 bead. So you feed the 1 bead on, and then take the other end, the other side of the cord, and feed that through. And you can just do that for however long of a tail you want. And now your lizard is done. You can tie the ends here, double knot them, and then if you want to add the key ring so you can attach it to your backpack or wherever you want to attach it, you can just also tie that on and then cut off the excess like we did here. And then that is your backpack charm.